now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
I could do something to you right now and move out of state. I could come spray your house up, light it up from top to bottom, and move out the country and get away with it. Y'all never see me again. I could get on right now. I could do something foul and get on right now and still laugh and enjoy the rest of my day. But when you in prison, totally different atmosphere, totally different world. And I couldn't understand how a lot of these dudes was getting on this internet, doing what they was doing on this internet in jail. I'm saying to myself, man, I've been home now since 2013. I know that this stuff didn't get this soft. I know them dudes ain't allowing a lot of this stuff that we've been seeing on this internet. It seemed like dudes that been on the internet from these jail conversations, these jail phone calls. Since these dudes in jail done got phones, we've been hearing and seeing some crazy stuff. People saying crazy stuff, and the people that been there that know that, man, I thought jail was this big old place where all the criminals go and all the crazy madness happen. This is what you would think. But when you see the dudes on here, man, they on here getting high, they on here drinking, they on here partying, they up in the cells throwing up the set. You seeing stuff that you never seen in prison. Now, when I seen these dudes on the internet in the prison, the first thing I'm thinking is, what's going on? Man, how they get, I know the dudes I was locked up with, none of this was gonna happen. I just did a video a couple of days ago. I just seen them do a reaction. Shout out my boy Chill 16 to life, and shout out to homie KC. I thought he might have been gone, because I know he was older back then. I told the story when he two-pieced me for disrespecting me. Bing, bing, bing. He said he three, but it was a good little two-piece, and he got on and all that. All the rest of the stuff, man, that's the homie. We gonna leave that out there, man. You can win that story, man. We know the real. It is what it is, man. Shout out to both of the homies. They'll miss my partners, man. So we ain't going, that was what I was 21. I learned a valuable lesson at 21. You know what I learned at 21 being in prison? You can't go around disrespecting nobody. Because if you disrespect the wrong person, you might get a hole up in you. I couldn't have made it out there, man. Now that I think about it, you know, that I'm older, because I really didn't too much think about it until I did the video, a few days ago. Now that I think about it, now I'm still a little younger than he was 20-something years ago. Man, that old man could have took me out the game. He already had experience of being in prison before me, when it was way more serious before I got there. Yeah, you know, they said Rick Rock had the size on him. He was a big, I was a workout maniac. I had a little size on me. 21, I'm fresh. I'm fresh off the press, ready to get cracking with anybody. But them dudes grew up in a time when they had weights in prison, when you could take a dumbbell and crack it on somebody's head that disrespect you, when you could take a weight bar and crack somebody aside their skull when they disrespect you, or when you on the weight bench lifting your weight, somebody come hit you in the neck. See, I got a pass. You see what I'm saying? If Baby B Brazy, which I'm seeing, I heard they got him off the yard. I heard they yanked on him. I don't know, because I wasn't there, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. Yesterday around 2 o'clock, I got a text message from a reliable source. Baby B Brazy got ran off the yard. When you hear that, you already know what time it is. Either a couple of guys rushed you off the yard, or a couple of guys then put some holes up in you, got you up off the yard. My thing on this internet is, I don't want to be the one that's bringing information to the internet that's not on the internet. That ain't my style. Now, if I see it coverage, everybody doing it, then I'm gonna do a reaction of what y'all say, what they say. That's how my channel work. I'm not the one that's gonna say, man, this happened, I got the text message, and I'm nah. Which is nothing wrong with that style if that's what y'all want to do. Mine is a reaction, man, not here to bring the action, man. I'm not finna do that. But anyway, man, once I seen dudes doing it, I came home last night from doing my little work. I had a little movie thing I'm doing right now. That's why y'all haven't been seeing me drop 3 times a day. Shout out to them people over there. Y'all see it when it come out. For those that know, they know. But when I seen this text message, let me know that Brazy got this issue, I said, wow. I don't think I want to talk about that. Let's wait. By the end of the day, by the time me to turn it in, I came from doing an interview at COMPTON News last night. When I got there, I seen other channels reacting to it. I said, okay, I'll get on that first thing in the morning. I don't even want to, I already know how this situation went. I don't have to be there to know how it go. I know how the situation went, but I don't know how his situation went. They say he was disrespected. I don't know if it was about a fresh tattoo, or I don't know if it's about a segment that he did when he was disrespected. Disrespecting your ops in jail. This is why I keep telling y'all, homie. I don't care who you think you is, how bad you think you is, how tough you think you is. Nobody bigger than the program, man. Anybody can get their hat brung to them. One thing this internet has showed us, unaliving. It showed us Ricos. It's showing us jealousy. It's showing us player hating. It's showing us now dudes getting blasted, what they say, yanked on. It's showing us what this internet could do. This internet is starting to be the downfall of a lot of people. This internet is starting to be the new drug that gets you higher than any drug ever made. This is the new drug, the best drug in the world, man. This experiment right here that they doing with this internet, we never seen nothing like this before. When you incarcerated and you see dudes, like I say, getting high and they getting drunk and they making money. When I was locked up in jail, the only way you can make money is have your girl or somebody, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do all that. Everybody know how you make money in jail. Or you could make you some pruno, whatever the case. We all know about that. That was one way to make you some money. Or catch you a sucker and, hem him up in the corner somewhere and hit a jailhouse robbery. But you still putting yourself in harm's way to catch more time. See, with this cell phone, you might get a couple of days at it. You're not getting no years for no cell phone. You get a couple of days at it. Now, if it was me and I had a cell phone like this and I had a date, let me tell you what I'd do. I'll go find me some college courses. I'll be in there trying to learn as much as I could off the internet, so when I come home, I already had this information locked in. I already had me some degrees. Now, if I was a lifer up in there and I had a cell phone, I'd be trying to make me some money to get me a lawyer to get me up out of there. I did a segment on Baby Brazy a couple of days ago. I said, man, he got to be the smartest dude up in here, especially if he using his phone to make his money off the monetization, stacking it up to get him a lawyer. But where he went wrong at, he went from being the favorite on here with his storytelling, because all them dudes who we done seen in jail with these phones, they done all came to the internet with their storytelling. A lot of people was intrigued by it. They became famous. They became internet stars because they had a whole lot of stories that they was telling. But one thing about getting caught up in this storytelling, this is what's gonna happen, man. You're gonna have the jealous people that's gonna get mad at you. Oh man, he this, he that. When they calling home, man, we see Brazy up in there, or we see Shorty Mac up in there, or we see Tom and Jerry up in there. Man, they got it cracking out here, man. We tune into their channels. And when your homies and whoever hearing that, quite naturally, they gonna get jealous. It's the same thing on the streets. When you popping out here and you got it cracking out here, you got your homies that sit back and watch what you doing every day, and they know when they by themselves, you saying some real shit. But they not gonna, when they get around other folks, man, that nigga on some sucker, man, that nigga whoopty whoop whoop. It's just the talk of haters, man. If they not talking about you, you ain't doing nothing. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing. So all they gonna do is just sit back and wait for you to bust the wrong move. You might have got a YouTube check and got everybody blowed. The whole car, y'all over there smoking and drinking, except some other cats that you might not like. And all they gonna do is wait for you to say the wrong thing, wait for you to do the wrong thing, because now they need a reason to get you. Once you give them a reason to get you, and they can get everybody to turn against you, you done. Over with. Game over. Now, we don't know how serious the man is up in there. We don't know if he lost his life up in there. We don't know if he crippled now. We don't know if he disabled now, if he got hit in the right space. We don't know what type of situation that is. All we got to do is take that as a learning lesson from getting on this internet. When you get on this internet, you disrespecting people, just accept what come with it. Don't get on this internet disrespecting people, talking about this and talking about that, and then when it happened to you, you on here playing the victim. Don't play the victim. Take what come with it. Roll with the punches. I done seen this dude on here talking about dudes on the 50-50 yards and all this and all that. I'm not squashing no beef with certain enemies and all that. Well, it's a price to pay for the games you play. This is what come with it. Now, you might be one of the dudes that the administration say, nah, we can't put him back on the main line. We're going to have to send him to a 50-50 yard now. Now, you're going to be the one they talking about. At this point, you might as well just get you another phone, continue to make your content. This might make you more bigger in this YouTube world. This YouTube world is totally different from the streets. You could get on here and fall off. You could be on camera getting beat up, rushed and all that, and these people want to hear your story. You might be bigger. But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm going to let y'all go, man. It's Compton Rick Rock. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. And to the... I'm going to leave that alone. But anyway, leave y'all thoughts in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. For the dudes that been in prison, what do y'all think? And if you in prison, don't get in the comment section. We don't want to know what happened, man. We don't want to know what happened. We don't want to know what started any of this stuff, man. Only thing we could talk about was already here. If it's not here, don't be the one, if you in prison, to get on here and say, nah, y'all saying it wrong. This is what happened, because you'll be doing the same thing that he did, and you're telling jailhouse politics that shouldn't be on the streets. Jail is a world, out here is his own world. Y'all telling what going on in there to the people that's out here, you'll be the next one to get yourself yanked up off the yard because you trying to be famous as well. Cover up, man. Listen, man, it's just like writing a book. These names have been changed to protect the innocent. Seen a lot of them dudes up in there giving out people real names, real hood, real gang names, talking about this. We did this. If you did all that, man, that's jailhouse stuff, man. That is not for people out here. That's jailhouse stuff. You could trigger somebody who free, go out there and light some of your homies up, put them in a casket because you on here popping it and running your mouth. Let that stuff go, homie. And for a person that got all day, that's stuck up in there with a life sentence, like, bro, you done already got yourself in prison for life. Now you're trying to get yourself in the early casket. Some of these people might want to pass away up in there. Some of these people in their mind thinking, I ain't never going home anyway. Let me cause enough havoc. Let me cause enough problems. Hopefully somebody take me out the game up in here. Yeah, that's so people might have that mentality. You got lifers up in there that be mad at the world because they can't come home. When they see dudes that ain't been on the yard with them for 5 and 10 years and they get to go home and they get to send them pictures back and make them sad because they still stuck up in there. And now they probably went to jail when they was young, and now that they older, their mind is changing, they thinking different, like, man, why did I do that? Man, that woman I thought I loved, man, I done shot my partner up because I caught him sleeping with this woman. Now she done left me, done had a whole family, she married. All that kid stuff y'all on, out the window. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for these suckers, man. These suckers is always waiting in the shadows to take you out the game. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man.